One of my favorite monuments is the Statue of Liberty. I just think the real history needs to be told. The Statue of Liberty was funded by abolitionists in France to honor the United States for ending slavery. And if you go to the statue, at the feet of this statue are broken chains, and those chains represent the breaking the chains of slavery.
The statue of women in Central Park, it reminds us how far we've come and how far we have to continue to go.
The Harriet Tubman statue up in Harlem, she was born a slave, freed herself, but that wasn't enough. This woman would travel back repeatedly and vigilantly free other slaves.
The African burial ground in Lower Manhattan is someplace that I've visited many times. It really makes me feel connected to New York, and it also reminds me the importance of honoring the many African Americans who helped build this country and who still remain in unmarked graves across our country.
15,000 slaves were buried there between the 1630s and 1795.
The one and Shirley Chisholm, who I had a chance to know and work with, that's a great statue.
The Invisible Man Memorial to Ralph Ellison is one of my favorite pieces of public art. It's a silhouette of a man, and it speaks to the invisibility that Ralph Ellison captured in his book, Invisible Man, that many Black men, many African Americans, and other people of color have experienced in this country.
General Grant's tomb. General Grant was the head of the Army during the Civil War and led decisive battles which enabled the survival of democracy in the United States and the ending of slavery in the United States. So he's buried right here in New York City.